Hello, Miss Nhi, and this is I redo the demo for the assignment 1. And so first, let's open a command prompt. Go to Docker Kafka Cassandra, and oh yeah, there was typo. And I'm go back here and gonna compile the Cassandra first. And I'm gonna check whether the table is up. Yeah, it's kind of running, so I'm gonna wait a little bit. So it's a finishing green, so I'm gonna show you that the table was created. And let's enable the clear language. Yes, we will enable. We're gonna use Kafka pipeline space here, and we just select thing from table, Yeah, they know tweet yes. They know whether report yes. There. Oh, I think I didn't copy it properly. So yeah, and there are no figures I guess. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Enough few here, and let's this is another one. So oh yeah, I think I made an S here. So yeah, so you can see I have finance data and all of them are already here. So I like compile the Docker Kafka and over the Kafka it is right here. Oh yeah, so let's use Kafka. We want to wait a little bit for it to be up. Yeah, and cut up already. Let's go back to Kafka Connect and waiting for it to listen into while waiting. I'm just pre-running script when I'll start and wait. That's the script, and yeah, it is waiting. So I'm gonna wait until it create the scene that require tweet the scene, fake the scene, wait the scene, and financing. So I'm gonna wait a little bit. Yeah, so it begins with the scene and the finishing to see whether it's up or not. Okay, so it's only up. So we got it only up here. I'm gonna check it one more time just to make sure. Take the scene there, financing there, put the scene here, yeah, and then let's go to I don't know just weather scene, and we have the weather scene as well. So let's go to browser, go to oh my god, I'm sorry. Oh, I'm sorry because my screen just going down, so it was a little bit, just turn off. So I need to close the screen and open it again. So I'm gonna add a new cluster here. So it's gonna be my cluster, and we're gonna use zookeeper 2181 enable, and I'm gonna pull the consumer information. I'm gonna save it and go to cluster view, and we have 10 topics already. And because there are no producer yet, so there should be no offset here. So I'm gonna come back here and running some producer. So first let's go with the faker producer because it is the cheapest and most stable one. And after producer, we're gonna ready for finance producer. And yeah, financial is running. And we're gonna go back into here and running open weather producer. And it's running in open weather producer. And we go back here and let's compile up the Twitter producer, and I will hit delete here for it not to printing unnecessary thing. So I'm gonna go back and see where the producer running. So the file producer, yeah, it's running fine, and it is training the model in the back end. So you can see that the Facebook profile is training, and we have the open weather. Yeah, so it just send the first one, and we go to faker producer. It send plenty down there. Yes, so they only 11 of the faker data sent, and yeah, so with the producer, I think there's a couple tweet now. Oh yeah, and there's some couple tweet in London but now. So mm, um, we must run the consumer first to merge data into to run the consumer so that data from Twitter producer can arrive to be saved in Cassandra. So I'll check about it up because I'm already build a Twitter consumer image. So yeah, and oh yeah, I'm copying wrong, right? I'm sorry, I think. And we are waiting for it. And oh, so yeah, it just sent message. So I wanna check in the finance, in the consumer here. You can see that the finance producer, yeah, it's a sending data message. And for the with the consumer, so you can see that it have the location in London, and oh my god, that not the sending, and also have precision sentiment here. And after that, let's go to faker consumer. So yeah, it is sending to. And finally, let's check out our open weather consumer. And yeah, so it already had the message here, just one. And we have all of the data up here. So let's check out our cluster view. So I'm gonna reflect it. I think yeah. So the figure plenty of them here. 23 in the finance, Twitter 21, Twitter 8, and weather is just only 3 here. So it only produce some of the dataset here, as you can see. So I'm gonna go into the Cassandra and check in the last data before we build it. So we're gonna go down here and enable the yeah, oh, just wrong cell. Enable the SQL language. I'm gonna use the cap pipeline and cap pipeline up, and then we're gonna set some from Twitter data. Oh, so they 15 row already. So people, I think that London begin to waking up. And weather report. Yeah, you can see that there are few weather there. Go to see where the figure data is right. Yes, there are 51 already. Then submit with hurry. And let's go to the finance data. Yeah, so they just 10 row because I'm using the data from the US market, and it isn't open reopen yet. So latest data it can fetch was just the data from the moment that it was closed the day before. So you can see here. So that's it. And let's after checking on data right to where it belong to, let's yep, I'm gonna open another CMD and just go back to the file and let's compose the data visualization. So actually for data visualization, there is a strange but that doesn't allow me to say the notebook. So I say notebook in another file in the submission zip file. You zip it, you see. I will show you the location later. So just let's show you my code first. So let's um, they running and here block visual because it cannot say the new code that I update every time. So I'm saying it in here in a Google Colab notebook and I'm gonna pay it to you here to show you. So yeah, and oh yeah, I'm just doing it for 7 minutes of time, and we have the here, and we're gonna have two more cell, so I can show you the finance, and yeah, and the faker one, yeah, so there's 74 already, and tweet, and this one is the weather, and this one of it is your plot. So I'm gonna have a comment here that's gonna show you that this is gonna be my plot. So it's gonna be you know student analysis. So I'm gonna focus in on plotting the data from mm, yeah, let me see. Oh yeah, here. So yeah, so we're gonna have the common word. I'm gonna show you some common word using to declare job, and to have the common word, let's build a word cloud here. So yeah, you can see the designer and the system engineering are kind of mode the recruitment job here, and we're gonna align some A the people in the figure data set, and let's get the A feature first. And now let's just plot the A at the pot plot. So people here mostly get the A from 10 to under 40, and we're gonna find in the email tail where actually it's gonna be the email tail is that to show you what kind of email are people using the most. So you can see people use email.com and .net, and then some business and some kind of forum information page, and finally the organization. And that's it. Just there's still one more thing. So I'm gonna go into my I think that my C, and actually I already made Docker. Yeah. So when you go into data visualization, it just didn't run because it doesn't allow me to say the data visualize file. So I'm saving the notebook here in a file named notebook. You can check it by unzip the file and submit into Canvas. It's still there, and that's it. And thanks for your attention.